we need to come to things like this, and that's sometimes why I hang out at U of T, is to hear what they're doing, just because it breaks the mind free. I think we're too locked. We need to look at something like that mining example was kind of, hey, that's pretty interesting. But it's like, that pretty interesting cannot be applied, not directly, but how can it apply to our business, and to share those stories to start to get buy-in. I mean, ultimately, we can't make anybody in the organization do anything. They're going to have to, we have to create the conditions for them to want to do that. And to do that would be sharing stories, sharing examples, and getting buy-in. So that's why I think that this is important, because I think we're starting to get out of the space of our old comfort zone, and we got to keep on breaking the mold and keep thinking differently.
Yeah, I think our role is, it's a few things. So one is education. So taking something that's a little ambiguous and putting it in simple terms to educate what AI is, and then associating why it should be of interest to the organization in terms of revenue uplift, operational efficiency, customer experience. So associating it to why it's important for the business. And then secondly, where it will be going in the future. So what impact it will likely have 2, 3, 5 years down the road. And then identifying potential use cases as a starting point in the organization, and suggesting one of those that might be a simpler use case to start with. So something like customer care, and how can you integrate it into your customer care, and then helping educate on what you need to start, whether it's skills, data, whatever, and then helping set up the forum to take that percentage of innovation exploration that you do in your company to be applied to that.
I think there's two levels, though, too, of discussion. There's one that's strategic, that I think we have to keep our companies kind of on track in terms of where our technology strategy is going and aligning with the business. So there's a strategic discussion and a strategic group. I think that whether we're invited to the table or not, I think we have to be there from a conversation perspective, because I think AI is definitely transformative in terms of industries, right? It's not a what maybe we should, it's whenever we're going to. I think it's just laying that roadmap. And I think there's an operational discussion you have too. So I think it's two-tiered. That's been my experience. Is if you're talking to the lines of business about how to transform their processes, their respective processes, but you're also talking to the business strategically to map the journey.
And I've presented a couple of times at IT groups and seminars where I typically present the controversial view about the fact that IT is not going to be involved. I think IT has to change and evolve itself if it wants to be involved. I think as IT leaders, we tend to block ourselves in our technology space. And certainly in mining, what I've been trying to do for many years, and again, talking to my peers, I see the same sort of changes taking place, is a lot of the commodity stuff needs to be put behind. AI initiatives, these are evolutionary, transformational changes. These are lifetime changes, right? And I don't think we're going to make these changes if we're dealing with commodity. AI is not commodity. So I think this is something new for us. Certainly we're trying to learn. Now, I am part of the group in our company that is evolving to address these opportunities, but I'm certainly not leading that group.